Hello everybody, Bart over here. Today a video about mounting a third stoplight in the Maluch. As you know, our last car was totaled because somebody rear-ended the car, and we're trying to preventing this issue from occurring in this one. And a couple of our viewers actually suggested to mount a third stoplight. A brilliant idea. So, without much ado, let's get started. First thing you will need to do is remove the seats, because I'll show you how to hook it up. And what we'll try to do is mount it over here, as high as we can, because as you know, American cars especially are so big nowadays, having it mounted high will put it closer to the line of sight of whoever's driving behind you. So, what you will need to get, first of all, the essentials. Snacks. You need to get yourself, I recommend strongly Principolo and Delicia. Ptasie mleczko if you don't like that, but some Polish snacks are a must for this project. Then you'll need to go to Amazon or eBay or one of your favorite Polish Fiat suppliers and get yourself the third brake light. And I got this model, and this is something special because it's super intelligent, as it says here. I don't know what it may have artificial intelligence in here, and that will just make Polish Fiat that much more valuable. But this one, in addition to having the artificial intelligence, super intelligence, also has heat-resistant plastic material and attached with double-face adhesive tape. Will not transform color, this nice British spelling here, or shape under natural conditions. And equipped with LEDs and can be lighted up immediately. No, we're gonna light it up immediately here. Now, as far as the size, I bought the 14 one because I thought, you know, the other ones would just look overly too large for this car. As you can see, you can buy them from 14, 24, 32, etc. Okay, after you get this by the way costs about $8 or so, and how to hook it up. So, my suggestion is to use something like this where you can clip into existing wiring and minimize the I guess clipping the wires. Oh, by the way, if you're looking at my nails, this is I'm not painting my nails in a silver color. I was painting a oil cap on the Fiat, and leftover got on my finger. So it looks like I have a nail polish. And then what happens is you clip it, I'll show you to you. You clip it on the wire here, and then you put that, you plug it in. I'll show you in a second here how that works. But with that, you won't have to cut any wiring, so everything kind of will remain OEM. So obviously, to hook it up, you need to wire it in parallel with your with your stoplights. So I'll show you how to do this. I mean, this is going to be my suggestion, but feel free to proceed as you wish. But I am thinking kind of the following. I'm going to turn on my headlamp so maybe you can see this. I'm thinking mounting it up here where the Bespo sign is, and here I've got a ground wire. That's the black wire here. And then I'm thinking, okay, where can I get the wiring? And I found out that if you go over here, there is a wire harness. What the heck is it? There's a wire harness right in here. Hold on. Okay. Now you see that there's two red wires. The thinner wire is the one you want to use. The thicker wire over here is for your starter. So, so do not clip to this wire. But if you clip it on this one, you see, you clip into this wire, and now you have your 12 volts that comes on whenever you stop on the brakes. Okay, next what I did is I split the two leads, the red plus and the ground, and I used my soldering iron here, and I soldered up some additional cable here, some additional wire, and I heat shrink it because we will need to run this along the seat and plug it in where I showed you, whereas the ground is going to go onto the to that connector where it connects to the rear window, to the ground. So that, I think, length is going to be okay. All right, now I've got this thing attached. It's just adhesive. Okay, so that's how it looks, centered over there. You can adjust the angle of these LEDs so they shine directly through the back window. And then here, just tuck in, hold on a second. Here, just tuck in the wiring right there, and this is going to connect right over here. And then this one, tuck it in along here, and then down here behind the seats, so you won't be able to see anything. And then here's the lead we need to plug in. So nothing you will actually see, which is nice. It'll be completely, will look almost OEM. So that was the idea. And completely reversible too, since we didn't really cut any wires. All right, okay, here it is. Off, push it on. Okay, there it is. And you can see, stop lights, let go. One more time. So from the distance you can see it's probably a little brighter. Here's my little helper Sam. Okay, looks great. Let it go. Hit it. Yeah. It looks quite bright actually, and maybe on the movie or in the video it doesn't look too bright, but actually it's pretty good. Thank you, Sam. You just need to tie everything out and put the interior back together, which only should take me 5 minutes. And I need to tuck this wire a little bit better. I decided to connect it to a screw that's right behind the seal, as opposed to that connector. I redid the connector because it was kind of partially broken. So just so you know why I put a blue one in there. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe you consider doing it in your car too, to increase the safety. These days, you know, these cars are so rare and so precious. So whatever you can do to increase the chances of its survival, I think makes a lot of sense. Thank you for watching.